Hello, everyone. Welcome to Developing Palates. I'm Aaron Lewis coming to you from the Drew Estate Studio. With me today is Jiunn Liu from the Box Press Studio and from the Bastani Studio, John McTavish. How you guys doing?
All right.
Good, man. We got PCA coming up. People are going to be watching this after we're already back. But man, it's coming up quick. I got to get my packing done. I got to get my documents together. Because they're gonna be looking at all that stuff when I come through the border.
Yeah, I gotta get the packing done too. But
Yep.
speaking of documents, we are talking today about the Illusione original documents, Habano Corona Gorda. Cigar is 5 and 5/8 by 46. Comes out of the San Latano factory in Nicaragua. Wrapper is Nicaraguan Habano by an refillable from Nicaragua. It is blended by Dion Giolito. Price point is $11.05, and the cigar was released in April of 2023. So with all that out of the way, Jiunn, what was your overall experience like?
Yeah, it was the flavor profile overall was good. It was tasty. It was there's a ton of sweetness in the cigar, like a bready, like custardy kind of a sweetness. Also, like a lot of this natural sweetness coming off, like some mixed nuts. It's not sickeningly sweet. Because there's also like a nice layer of black pepper spice that I got out of it, and like a rustic kind of a oak note as well. So it helped to tame that sweetness quite well. And yeah, overall, I those are my flavor notes. And I want to talk about more about it after you guys get through your flavor notes.
All right, John, what were your thoughts?
Agreed on the sweetness. Sometimes when you get just a really nice retrohale, and the retrohale smoke is like, I would classify it as almost like retrohaling ice cream. Like, it's just so thick
Mm.
and it's so satisfying. And I was like, oh my God, this is the Illusione that I haven't seemingly smoked in a while. I'm like, so satisfying. And I got a little bit of kind of mossy soil, which added some interesting character. I got like a straight on chili pepper, which calmed down sort of after a few puffs. Very interesting. A little bit of wood to offset the creaminess. And did you say peanuts? When
Penis?
you're peanuts,
Oh,
peanuts,
peanuts. Oh, I was like, no,
peanuts.
I didn't say penis.
All right.
Uh,
I got some
I
like
just said
that.
nuts.
Nuts. Okay. Well, I got specifically like a salted peanut savoriness between the draws. And I was like, this is what Dion does. This is good. And then the second third was more of a creamy baking spices combination, kind of a little bit of wood to offset that. And I was like, yeah, it does enough to engage me. And then the last third started with creamy bread. As it kind of went on, I think it became a little bit more wood forward, and so a lot of that dynamic profile fell off. Weird thing coming out of San Lotano factory, cigar went out on me twice.
Mm.
So I'm gonna have to have a conversation with AJ at the PCA, be like, no bueno, no bueno. That's the first time I can recall a cigar out of the San Lotano factory having a burn issue. So I'm just gonna chalk it up to it's weird. It's a one-off. Draw was perfect. So yeah, I came away from this. I'm like, I wish I had another one to smoke because that was quite satisfying.
Yeah, for me, this cigar started with toasted cedar and a heavy black pepper. Cedar transitioned to oak a bit later, and then some earth and light mustiness joined in. And then finally, saw the black pepper gain some creaminess. Construction was absolutely perfect for me. So kind of the traditional, AJ factory type of scenario. But um, I thought the cigar started full bodied. It had a lot of, had a good amount of strength to it. Mellowed as the second third began and kind of dropped a level in enjoyment and kind of maintained that level the rest of the way. The final third was on the cusp of being good, but just couldn't get over the threshold for me to kind of mark it up to that level. But interesting cigar to smoke. It's a brand that I've really enjoyed from cigars in the past, but it's a factory that I haven't really enjoyed from cigars from in the past. So it's kind of a weird dichotomy in regards to kind of experiencing this. But I'm kind of not really making the final call based on the smoking one about whether more cigars from Illusione should be, made here or anything like that. But I would be, interested in trying some other Vitolas in this line to see if I have, a bit better of experience. Maybe one Vitola is better than another for me. But This one doesn't really make my list of go-tos. Like I said, that last one was on the cusp of being a step up, so it's like it's close. But maybe it's just a Vitola thing for me, so I'll try some others out and kind of see where it goes from there. All right, let's get into the scores. We're going to start at the top. Seth, who wasn't able to join us, gave it a 7.17. Jiunn gave it a 6.82. John gave it a 6.52, and I gave it a 6.1. So, Jiunn, how that 6.82 match up for you?
It matches up pretty well. To the point where I'm thinking about the enjoyment factor. Yeah, the enjoyment factor was definitely there. So 6.8 sounds fitting.
Yeah. All right, John, 6.52.
It's a little on the low side, and I think it's a draw or the burn issue that held it back, because like when I think about the flavor profile, I'm like this is sort of up in the 6.7s for me, and like if I was in a lounge, I'd be like, yeah, I need to buy more of these because this is quite satisfying. So yeah, a little low.
Yeah, my 6.1 matches up well. Above average flavor profile, almost, pretty good. Perfect construction gets at that 6.1 mark. I'm intrigued by the cigar enough to want to try some other Vitolas just to see, if there's another one out there that kind of takes it another step up for me. So, um, you know, like I said, I'm kind of torn based on, a brand I like at a factory I haven't liked. So it's kind of, interesting to see that. So I will try another Vitola and see what I think about it. But, yeah. Final thoughts from you guys on this one.
Two things. One, it's a shame that Seth couldn't be on this video because that's got to be the highest rated Illusione he's done in 4 years. And secondly, I was kind of poo-pooing the rebrand, but I have
Yeah.
to say, now that I've seen two of them back to back in person, they've done a pretty good job. Like, you can see original documents in the band. The Habano part of it is like I could go on and on and on about font choices in the industry. It's clear, it's well done, and it's consistent. Like it's a good color scheme. So I think they've done a good job of that.
Yeah, like you, I was a little iffy about the rebranding because I really liked the initial branding and what they've done for so long. And I guess just like the initial mock-ups or whatever we were seeing just didn't kind of pop like this. They were more like just a white with some outline stuff, and I just don't feel like it really conveyed what it was going to be. But yeah, having it in hand, it really looks nice. So I'm okay with it. You still have that kind of
Nostalgia. Yeah.
nostalgic, love for the original stuff, and you like to see it. But this is cool. I mean, for people that are new to the brand or anything like that, they don't know any different. And if it looks good, then they'll like it and kind of move forward that way. But
So it's almost like a turning a new leaf for the brand, if you will.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah. All right. Wherever you catch this video, be sure to like and subscribe, but check out the full written review on the website, developingpalates.com. You can follow us on all the social media channels and catch all of our review recaps on podcasts, iTunes, Google Play, and Podbean. Thank you for tuning in. We'll catch you on the next one.
It's the original documents.